Hello everyone, this is Pranshi Verma. Welcome to the session guys. Guys, in today's session we are going to discuss top 38 multiple choice question and answer on the topic socio-eco-political environment of India. आप सभी जानते हैं ये टॉपिक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है एंड ये आपके मोस्ट ऑफ द कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जामिनेशन में इस टॉपिक से 5 to 6 क्वेश्चंस आपके कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जामिनेशन में एवरी ईयर आते हैं. ओके and this topic is very important for SBI exam, IBPS exams and other banks examinations, PO and other different types of competitive examination. यहाँ पर हम टॉप 38 मल्टीपल चॉइस क्वेश्चन एंड आंसर डिस्कस करेंगे विद प्रॉपर एक्सप्लेनेशन जिससे आपको आंसर क्लियर हो जाए. ओके गाइस, स्टार्ट करते हैं आज का सेशन. फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन है, स्वाभिमान स्कीम लॉन्च्ड इन इंडिया इज एसोसिएटेड विद Option A, rural women rights. Option B, rural old people care. Option C, rural banking. Option D, rural food security. And option E, none of these. Correct answer of this question is option C, rural banking. Okay. Swabhiman scheme launched in India is associated with rural banking. Okay. Next question, in which one of the following years the Unorganized Workers Society Security Act was passed? Option A 2004, option B 2006, option C 2008 and option D 2010. Correct answer of this question is option C, in 2008. Okay. The Unorganized Workers Social Security Act was passed in 2008. Next question, Tendulkar Committee has estimated that in India, the percentage of the population below poverty line is option A 27.2, option B 37.2, option C 22.2, option D 32.7. Correct answer of this question is option B 37.2. Okay. According to Tendulkar Committee, the percentage of the population in India below poverty line is 37.2%. Next question. Sudhar is the scheme for option A, unique identification, option B, self-employment for males, option C, women in difficult circumstances, option D, common home of senior citizens. Correct answer of this question is option C, women in difficult circumstances. Sudhar scheme launched for the women in difficult circumstances. Okay. Next question. The aim of Pradhan Mantri Gramodaya Yojana is option A, meeting rural needs like primary education, healthcare, drinking water, housing, rural roads. Option B, alleviating poverty through micro enterprises. Option C, generating employment in rural areas. Option D, strengthening Panchayati Raj system in rural areas. Correct answer of this question is option A. This is very important and frequently asked question guys. The main aim of Pradhan Mantri Gramodaya Yojana is, या फिर बोल सकते हैं the main objective of Pradhan Mantri Gramodaya Yojana is meeting rural needs like housing, drinking water, healthcare, etc. Okay. Next question. 20-point economic program was first launched in the year. Option A in the year 1969, option B 1975, option C 1977 and option D 1980. Correct answer of this question is option B 1975. Okay. 20-point economic program was first launched in 1975. Next question. In India, distinguished unemployment is a prominent feature mainly of option A, primary sector, option B, secondary sector, option C, tertiary sector, option D, social sector, and option E, none of these. Correct answer of this question is option A, primary sector. Okay, this is very important question. In India, discussed unemployment is a prominent feature mainly of primary sector, and the distinguished unemployment is 9 prominent feature mainly of primary sector. Okay guys, next question. Golden Quadrangle project is associated with the development of option A highways, option B ports, option C power grids, option D tourism network, and option E none of these. Correct answer of this question is option A highways. Golden Quadrangle project is associated with the highways development. Okay. Next question. Which one of the following is the objective of National Food Security Mission? Option A to increase production of rice, option B to increase production of wheat, option C to increase production of pulses, option D all of the above. Correct answer of this question is option D, all of the above. Okay, here all the above given statement is the objective of National Food Security Mission. It's included to increase production of rice, and second one to increase production of wheat. Third one is also include, and this is to increase production of pulses. Okay, correct answer here is option D. Next question. Midday meal scheme is financed and managed by option A Food and Civil Supply Department of State Governments, option B Departments of Consumer Affairs and Welfare, option C Ministry of Program Implementation, option D Ministry of Human Resource Development, and option E none of these. Correct answer of this question is option D, Ministry of Human Resource Development. Okay. Midday meal scheme is financed and managed by Ministry of HRD. HRD stands for Human Resource Development. Okay. Next question. Which of the following is not a measure of reducing inequalities? Option A Minimum Needs Program, option B Liberalization of Economy, option C Taxation, option D Land Reforms, option E none of these. Correct answer of this question is option B Liberalization of Economy. Okay, liberalization of economy is not a measure of reducing inequalities. Next question. Which one of the following schemes subsumed the Valmiki Awas Yojana? Option A Integrated Housing and Slum Development Program, option B Sampurna Gramin Swarojgar Yojana, option C Rajiv Awas Yojana, option D Integrated Rural Development Program, option E none of these. Correct answer of this question is option A Integrated Housing and Slum Development Program. Okay. Valmiki Awas Yojana subsumed Integrated Housing and Slum Development Program. Okay. Next question. Poverty level in India established on the basis of option A per capita income in different states, option B household average income, option C household consumer expenditure, and option D slum population in the country, and option E none of these. Correct answer of this question is option C. Poverty level in India is established on the basis of household consumer expenditure. Okay. Next question. Nirmal Bharat Abhiyan Yojana is associated with option A development of villages, option B community toilets in slum areas, option C construction of house for low income groups, option D development of roads, option E none of these. Correct answer of this question is option B. Nirmal Bharat Abhiyan Yojana is associated with community toilets in slum areas. Okay. Next question. Which of the following scheme is not for rural development? Option A PMGSY, option C STSY, option C RGGVY scheme, option D SJSRY. Here your correct answer is option D SJSRY. Okay. SJSRY scheme is not related to the rural development. Okay, and SJSRY stands for Swarna Jayanti Shahari Rojgar Yojana. Okay. Next question. Who is the chairman of 20th Law Commission? Option A Justice A.R. Lakshman, option B Justice P.B. Reddy, Option C, Justice D.K. Jain. Option D, Justice J.L. Kapoor. Option E, none of these. Correct answer of this question is option C, Justice D.K. Jain. Justice D.K. Jain is the chairman of 20th Law Commission. Okay. Next question. Under which project India is developing guided missile destroyers? Correct answer of this question is option B, Project 15B. Okay. The Project 15B of Indian Navy aims to develop stealth guided missile destroyers. Under the project, Mazagon Dock Limited will construct 4 stealth guided missile destroyers. Project 15B destroyers will feature enhanced stealth characteristics as well as incorporating state of the art weaponry and sensors, including the extended range Barak 8 surface to air missiles. Okay. Next question. E-Samiksha is an online project monitoring system launched by option A, Indian Railways, option B, NAHAI, option C, RBI, and option D, FIPB. Correct answer of this question is option A, Indian Railways. Okay. Indian Railway has launched the E-Samiksha on online project monitoring system with an aim of monitoring implementation of various ongoing projects, including rail budget proposals. Apart from budget related projects, the e-Samiksha can also be used for monitoring the infrastructure target and board meeting follow-up. Okay. Next question. Name the campaign launched by Bangalore based NGO Association for Promoting Social Action APSA to create awareness against child trafficking and missing children in the city. Option A, B, C, D are given here. Correct answer of this question is option C, every 8 minutes. Okay, this is very important and crucial part of our country. Okay guys, according to Association of Promoting Social Action APSA, a Bangalore based NGO has launched a 16-day campaign every 8 minutes to create awareness against child trafficking and missing children in the city. The step was taken after a report released by National Crime Records Bureau showed that a child goes missing in India every 8 minutes and 40% of these children remain untraced. Okay. Next question. What is the World Toilet Day celebrated? Option A, B, C, D are given here. Correct answer is option A, November 19. Okay, World Toilet Day is observed every year on 19th November 2016 to motivate and mobilize millions around the world an issue of sanitation. Okay, next question. Who is the head of the committee formed to verify the availability of night shelters? Correct answer of this question is option B, Justice Kailash Gambhir. Okay. The Supreme Court constituted a committee headed by former Delhi High Court Judge Justice Kailash Gambhir to verify the availability of night shelters for providing shelters to the urban homeless people. Okay. Next question. The 22nd session of the Conference of the Parties COP22 is held 22 is held in which country? Option A, Russia. Option B, Egypt. Option C, Morocco. Option D, Sudan. Correct answer of this question is option C, Morocco. Okay. The 22nd session of the Conference of the Parties COP22 to the United Nations Framework Conventions on Climate Change means UNFCCC, the 12th session of the Conference of the Parties serving on the meeting of the parties to the Kyoto Protocol CMP 12 and the first session of the Conference of the Parties serving as the meeting of the parties to the Paris Agreement is CMA 1 but held in Bab Igli, Marrakesh, Morocco from 7 to 18 November 2016. Okay. Next question. According to the World Health Organization WHO, which virus is not an emergency anymore? Option A, B, C, D are given here and correct answer of this question is option A, Zika. Zika. Okay. WHO announced on November 19, 2016 that the Zika virus occurrence will no longer pose a world public health emergency. Okay. Next question. When is Qawmi Ekta Week observed in India? Option A, December 25 to December 31. Option B, November 19 to November 25. Option C, March 20 to March 26. Option D, April 1 to April 7. And option E, none of these. Correct answer of this question is option B, November 19 to November 25. Qawmi Ekta Week on National Integration Week is observed every year across India from November 19 to the November 25. With around 66 languages, 22 religions, 28 states, and numerous tribes to promote the unity in the country. Next question. Paripide mission is launched by which state to ensure housing for all? Option A, B, C, D, E are given here. Correct answer of this question is option D, Kerala. Okay. Kerala government launched 4 major programs: Paripida mission, Haritha Kerilam, and third one is Adram and life in education, health, housing and sanitation sectors. Okay. Under Paripida mission, the government plans to ensure housing for all. Okay. Next question. The National Career Services NCS facility to youth and Jeevan Pramar facility to EPFO pensioners through post offices has been launched in which state on February 12, 2017? Option A, Indore, Madhya Pradesh. Option B, Guwahati, Assam. Option C, Chennai, Tamil Nadu. Option D, Hyderabad, Telangana. Option E, none of these. Correct answer of this question is option D, Hyderabad, Telangana. Okay. The Union Minister of State for Labour and Unemployment, Bandaru Dattatreya, launched the National Career Service is NCS for youths and Jeevan Pramar facility to EPFO pensioners through post office in Hyderabad. The post office will serve as an employment registration centers for employed rural youth on behalf of the National Career Service portal. Okay. Next question. The first floating elementary school for dropouts has been inaugurated in which state of India? Option A, B, C, D are given here. Correct answer of this question is option C, Manipur. Okay. India's first floating elementary school, particularly for dropouts, has been inaugurated on Loktak Lake at Langolsabi, Lekai of Champu Khangpok floating village in Manipur on the occasion of World Wetlands Day on February 2nd, 2017. This is very important question. Okay. Next question. Which of the following villages in Maharashtra has been adopted by cricketer Sachin Tendulkar for transformation under Sansad Adarsh Gram Yojana? Correct answer of this question is option A, Donja village. Okay. The Rajya Sabha MP Sachin Tendulkar is adopting Donja village in Osmanabad, Maharashtra under the Sansad Adarsh Gram Yojana to transfer the undeveloped village into a model one. Tendulkar has sanctioned over rupees 4 crore from his members to Parliament Local Area Development MPLAD fund for deployment of Donja. Okay. Next question. Which of the following states organized the 2-day UNESCO Natural Heritage Festival 2017? Correct answer of this question is option B, Himachal Pradesh. UNESCO organized the 2-day Nature Fest at the World Heritage Site Great Himalaya National Park GNHP. Okay, at Sairopa in Kullu district of Himachal Pradesh from February. Sairopa in Kullu district of Himachal Pradesh from February 11th, 2017. The festival was organized in collaboration with the Wildlife Institute of India. Okay. Next question. The e-prisoner project has been launched in which state on February 13, 2017 to digitalize the record of the jail inmates? Correct answer of this question is Jammu and Kashmir. The Jammu and Kashmir government launched an e-prisoner project on February 13, 2017 at NIC Center Civil Secretariat, Jammu to digitalize the record of the jail inmates. The e-prisoner project will enable to provide a centralized platform to avoid any data redundancy, avoid delay in processing the information, and manage all the jails efficiently and thus reduce the time and cost of the process. Okay guys, this is very important question. Focus on that. Next question. The West Bengal government has carved out which town as a separate district from Darjeeling on February 14, 2017? Correct answer of this question is option B. Kalimpong. Okay, Kalimpong was declared as 21st district of West Bengal on February 14, 2017 by West Bengal CM Mamta Banerjee. The new district has been carved out from Darjeeling. Next question. As per the 2017 State of Global Air Report, India has the world's highest air pollution related deaths only after which country? Correct answer of this question is option B, China. India is on its way to catch up with China in terms of air pollution related deaths and even can surpass it if necessary steps are not taken. This was concluded by the 2017 State of Global Air Report released on February 14, 2017 by the Health Effects Institute (HEI) and Institute of Health Matrices and Evaluation (IHME) at University of Washington and University of British Columbia. Okay. Next question. The Union Cabinet on February 15, 2017 has approved setting up Food Legumes Research Platform (FLRP) in which state? Correct answer is option C, Madhya Pradesh. The Union Government of February 15, 2017 approved setting up of Food Legumes Research Platform (FLRP) at Amlaha, Sihor in Madhya Pradesh for meeting the emerging food security challenges. Okay. Next question. The 3-day international conference on next-gen technologies for mining and fuel industries 2017 was organized in which Indian city? Correct answer of this question is option A, New Delhi. Okay. A 3-day international conference on next-gen technologies for mining and fuel industries is NXGN-MIFU 2017 inaugurated in New Delhi on February 15, 2017 to innovate new techniques, new technologies and applications for clean, safe, symbiotic substances of society, environment and industries in post-2020 era. Next question. Which state inaugurated the campaign against drug addiction on February 15, 2017 to make the state completely drug-free? Correct answer of this question is option C, Himachal Pradesh. The Himachal Pradesh Governor Acharya Devvrat inaugurated the campaign against drug addiction on February 15, 2017 to make the state drug-free. With the campaign, the state will make efforts to eradicate drugs that not only affect the physical and mental health of the addict but also lead them towards crime. Okay. Next question. When is the World Radio Day observed? Correct answer of this question is option B, February 13. February 13. World Radio Day is observed annually on February 13th across the world to remember the unique power of radio which brings people together across the globe. Okay. Next question. The National Pension System (NPS) has been launched by which bank on February 16, 2017 to provide financial security in the form of pension to senior citizens? Correct answer of this question is option A. Karnataka Bank Limited. Okay. Private sector lender Karnataka Bank Limited launched National Pension System (NPS) at its corporate office in Mangaluru on February 16, 2017 to provide financial security at old age by giving regular income in the form of pension. Okay. Next question. What is the rank of India in the Global Talent Competitiveness Index GTCI 2017? Correct answer of this question is option C, 92. Okay. 92nd rank in the Global Talent Competitiveness Index GTCI released by INSEAD in partnership with the ADECO Group and the Human Capital Leadership Institute of Singapore HCLI. Last year India stood at 89. Okay guys. Now let's wind up the session. See you in the next video. If you like the video, please hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe to my channel for more updates. If you want any help in any subject for any competitive examination, for your any interview preparation, kindly let me know in comment section. I will be help you surely. Till now, have a good day. Bye bye. Take care.